As we are all aware, the war in Libya is continuing, and it is not going well for the NATO forces. Right now, their attacks have been unable to dislodge the Gaddafi regime from the government. Not only that, thousands upon thousands of civilians are dying in these attacks. Right now, ground forces are being set up to invade the country from the ground. And with this, there's a very definite possibility that this will turn into another stalemate as it has with Iraq and Afghanistan. As to be expected, the Western media has been very quiet concerning the real reasons for the invasion of Libya. Of course, at this point, we all already know this is about oil and control of the oil that Gaddafi has, and all the imperialist powers are scrambling to get in there too so they don't lose their share or to get a share which they did not have before, which has led to confusion about the use of ground forces as each NATO power is vying to get their forces into a particular area to secure their oil interests. However, there is a new motivation that has gone completely ignored by the media. According to the International Monetary Fund, Libya has one of the 25 largest gold deposits in the entire world. There is no doubt that with such a stockpile of gold, that this is certainly an indication that there are other reasons for invading the country. Given the current price of gold and the expectation for the price of gold to rise further in the future, there can be no doubt that this was also a motivation. Unfortunately for the imperialists, Gaddafi has chosen to keep the gold in country instead of international banks, as many Western powers do. This is going to require ground forces to come in and take this gold away. No one outside the Libyan government actually knows where the 143 plus tons of gold is actually stored. What is known for a fact is that it's not actually kept in the vaults of the Libyan central bank. As a result of this invasion on Libya and the economic destruction that it's brought, it has been expected that Gaddafi will begin selling off this gold in order to keep up the government, many services, weapons, and everything to keep the country going during this invasion. This has even been mentioned in the Financial Times, who've given a quote concerning the gold situation in Libya. Physical trading houses are now quite reluctant to deal with countries that have been involved with the conflict. They don't know who's on the end of the trade. If a country like Libya wants to make their gold liquid, it would probably be in the form of a swap, whether for arms, food, or cash. As I see it, this invasion of Libya is not just for the black gold, but also for the yellow gold as well. It is already obvious that ground forces are going to be needed in order to suppress the population after the fall of the Gaddafi regime. But now we know ground forces will be absolutely necessary in locating the Libyan gold in order for that source of wealth to be plundered from the Libyan people. This is the end result of the capitalist system. Invasions, war, murder, all in the name of securing resources, and even some that have completely fictional value, like gold. It's the result of a capitalist system, a profit-driven motive, and the virtue of selfishness.